I found this box and I won these years ago and I hid them away because of them being so expensive. Let's take a look. Okay guys, so my name is Rebecca from Artistrebeccals and we're going to be doing an unboxing and a quick swatching in my food art project journal, just on the front page here. Quick backstory about these. Derwent, as in Derwent Pencils, who are a art supplies manufacturer in the United Kingdom, have a student grade, and they had a student grade website. It's Derwent Academy. I don't think it's still running, but they had a educational class and I completed the class and they sent me these as a certificate for passing. It was basically a basic course to prove to myself that I can draw, because I know I can draw, but you get so much criticism, I suppose, and negative people around you that make you doubt yourself and your skill. And so I took the course. It was free and it was just to prove to myself. And anyway, these came and I was really stunned. Look at this. The box is a bit beaten up, but it's a wooden box, and just the presentation was enough to make me cringe, thinking, okay, I'm going to use this all up in like a matter of weeks and I can't replace it. Now, when this first came out, the Inktense pencils were really difficult to get hold of in France, but now the price, yes, is expensive, but I can quite easily buy tins of 12 and replace what's in here. So I love that this is a really easy sliding lid. It's got a magnet enclosure, or well, magnets at the end here. I'll show you. If you can see on camera, there's two little magnets here and they connect with the two at the lid here. I think this is maple wood or cherry wood or something. It's really lovely. And so I'll put the lid to one side. And here we've got the pencils. So there's 18 of them. And they're lovely. And the thing about Inktense pencils, they're watercolor pencils, but ink. So when dry, it's permanent, which allows you to get vivid colours. Usually watercolours they're meant to be pale. They're not going to be vivid like ink. These are ink pencils. They're Inktense, ink-tensified. And so we'll start from the end. They're all in, so you get a white, so I won't be doing that. We get ink black. Gonna do here. So I'm pushing quite hard here and then going down a little. I've got Gingham, my cat, in with me at the minute. And a storm is about. So apologies for any interruptions. And so then this one is bark. I'm pushing quite hard here and then bringing it out here. I really do like the Inktense. It will encourage me. Now I know that it's available and it's something I can get hold of again, I will be more happier to use them. This is Madder Brown. I really, actually, my favourite pencils from Derwent are the Graphite Tone, I think they are. Well, probably no, Graphite Tint. I think Graphite Tone, I could be confused now, are woodless. They're sticks of water-soluble graphite. Graphite Tint are tinted wood pencils. They're very earth colours, and I like that. It's very good for nature. This pencil is baked earth. Oh, I think this would be very good for foxes. That's a nice colour. And they all seem to work together, the Derwent pencils. And then this is leaf green. Again, I really like my greens. This is felt green. You don't have to push very hard, they're quite soft. This is apple green, and I love drawing apples. Perhaps, if you're interested, I can do an apple video where I'm drawing an apple using the Inktense pencils. This is teal green, and that's really nice. It's almost kind of a turquoisey. This is deep indigo. I found with the wooden box, I'd kept it so long, it had stuck to the inside of the cardboard and I couldn't get it out, so the box is ripped. Obviously the wood box has not, but the paper cardboard box has. This is sea blue. Kind of reminds me of a Prussian. And this is a peacock blue. You can imagine this on the peacock feathers. This is thistle. That's a nice colour. I've drawn thistles. This would be good for the shadow of the thistle. And then this is fuchsia. My rocking table, apologies. This might be poppy red, I do like poppy red. Oh no, this is crimson. I was going to say, I have two that have almost run out of very old style. The original Inktense, which were not rounded, they were hexagon, and it was a poppy red that I had, and a sunflower yellow, possibly. Oh, there's poppy red in here. How funny. I have a new poppy red. That's a good red. And then we've got a tangerine. That'd be lovely for doing, obviously, tangerines. And your, Spanish villas. And then this yellow is sun yellow. And it's a really lovely vivid yellow. And I love that it's permanent, because normally yellows and reds can be a bit on, well, pinks and yellows can be a bit on the unlike far side. So we're going to start adding water, because that's where the magic happens with these colours. So let's do that now. So I'm going to be using my Princeton Round Velvet Touch number 4 and just getting some water, tap off the excess, and I'm going to go in directly, not scrubbing, and there you go. I mean, they're magical. you can see how they take on a completely different tone. Now, if you really want all of the marks to vanish, you'll scrub a little. But you don't actually have to scrub very much to get, they just melt away. I'm literally doing it to show you the pencil marks, but they are so good. And it means once dry, you can't go back in and alter your work. So it can be good actually if you want to do a pale background before going in with watercolor or gouache. It means you won't disturb your underpainting. And they're very pigmented. You can see, I can't believe just how vivid they are. I really hope that's picking up on camera. It's lovely. And you can do a lot. I mean, I'm really tempted to actually go on and just do an apple right now. I'm just going to do that right here and now. So, we're going to get these greens and red and yellow. This is all impromptu, no planning. This is the real me, completely scattered, unplanned, untidy, and stubborn to boot. But it takes everything to make up a world. Now, got some browns. So basically for this apple, I'm using about 8 pencils. I might not use all of them, but I've just decided that, you know, these are the random 8, which is going to be the poppy red, sun yellow. I don't know if you want me to give you the numbers. Sun yellow is 0200, and the poppy red is 0400, and the crimson is 0530, and leaf green is 1600, and felt green is 1530. Apple green is 1400. Madder brown is 1920. Bark is 2000. And baked earth is 1800. And I'm going to start, I think, with my baked earth. Just going to sketch. And I'm using the basic, cheapest sketchbook I have come across, but is a really decent quality, other than my Hahnemeühle D S one. This is the Royal Talons Art Creations sketchbook, and it's in the cheapest format. This is, I think, could be A6, but it's really good. So just sketching that, like so. Put that to one side. What's this? There's bark. Just to go around here. Just outlining for a minute. I'm going to obviously go in with the apple green. Just in strategic places. because I'm not doing a totally green apple, but I find red apples have the splashes of the green. And if you do circular motions, it will give you a smoother coverage. Small, so have the pencil on the side and do circular motion. So I find circular motions, small circular motions, will give you a smoother paint coverage when you add water. I'm going to go in with the yellow up here. And, you know, we're not going completely realistic. We're just getting our version. So we've got that, and I'm then going to, what have we got here? Felt green. Just do some little bits coming off the twig there, or the stem. And I'm then going to add water just to see what we get. Because remember, you can go and add over the top because this layer is going to be permanent. So I'm just adding in here. And adding in here. So while it's wet, you can still have time to manipulate everything, which is really good. There. And we're basically going to be building up the layers. But I love that already. It's a lovely pale undercoating at the minute. I'm then just going to do the shape of a leaf. Go in with some yellow. And then with the felt green. It is in fact the apple green, not the felt green. And then adding in water. I love that combination of the yellow and the apple green. You can see the marks have almost completely gone. And this is not watercolour paper. I held off using them on my cardi paper because there's a lot of texture, and actually drawing directly with pencil on cardi paper I don't think is that easy because the paper, as I say, it's textured. But again, I will try. The other thing you can do with these is go directly with your pencil, your damp paintbrush directly on your pencil and pick up the pigment. There we are. And once it is totally dry, which it isn't at the minute, we can then do our next layer. So I used a heat gun to quicken up the process. And now I'm going to go back in with the poppy red, and I'm going to do those circular motions again. Because it's always near this top here that it tends to be a darker red. a deeper colour. And obviously down near the bottom. And then I'm going to add the water again. I'm doing circular motions with the paintbrush because I want to get rid of the pencil mark and help it to blend with what we've already got. I mean, it's amazing how it doesn't affect the colour underneath. Yeah, I really like that. So I'm going to then put it on something, I think, or indicate a bit of a shadow or something, so it looks like it's not floating. I'll probably end up making it float now that I've said that. Just to indicate that it's sat on something, really. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. I might just add a little bit of marks, the apple texture as such. Like that, and I think that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video and found it informative, and that it will help you make your decision if you're looking to buy some Inktense pencils. I highly recommend them. I don't recommend buying a full set unless you really have to. If they're only available in sets, get the smallest set you can to start with to see if you like them, because they are an expensive pencil to buy. And once you get used to them, if you can get hold of just one or two, it will help you to get used to trying how they work. I'd really appreciate it if you could give me the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm so grateful to you guys who have already subscribed and are supporting my content. But if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do so now. It's totally free to subscribe to my channel. No money is asked of you at all. And it helps the YouTube algorithm to promote my content to even more people. And I really appreciate that. And if you gave me a comment and shared my video, that helps me out even more. So with that said, guys, I will thank you so much, and I'll catch you on the next video.